Hello, print fam. Welcome back. I'm about 30 minutes early for an appointment, and I wanted to talk to you guys while I wait, because I just love and appreciate you. The main reason why I want to talk to you is I just finished a book called Sell It Like Serhant. I will link it down in the description. You can get it from Amazon, or if you sign up for Audible, you can get a free book. I do get they call it a bounty, so if you do sign up, it does help me, but don't feel obligated. I really liked the book. It does swear a little bit, so do be aware of that. But I really enjoyed it, and the thing that I wanted to mention was he talks about the acronym FKD. So in your business, you kind of have three roles. You have the finder, which is the F. That's like sales. You have the keeper, which is the K. That's like accounting, bookkeeping, setting budgets for marketing, things like that. And then you have the D, which is doer. That's the person who actually does stuff.
Today, the D stands for Darren. Darren the doer. To be fair, he's also the other ones, but also they didn't include editor in there, so.
And today is an oddity, and part of my new kind of strategy is I'm trying to do finder work on Tuesday, which that's what day I'm recording this. So Tuesday I'm trying to dedicate to finding work, trying to dedicate it to sales. And I spend too much time in my business running the machines, running the equipment, doing artwork. I do a lot of timekeeping. I do commissions. I do job costing. I do everything related to that, which, like, you gotta do. But I'm at the stage in my business that's really hard, because I just met with my accountant because he ordered some stuff, so I dropped it off and asked him some questions. And he loves Sell It Like Serhant. And he agreed that he, in his business, was doing most of the doing. And so they're getting more offices, they're hiring staff. And what he has done with his staff is he's found people that are willing to work off of commission. And so that's kind of what he suggested to me. And, not commission like Bob is paid, but commission of the doer work. So it's like, if you run the embroidery machine, you get X per shirt, or if you do stickers, or if you run the printer, X per sheet, etc. So he has advised me in that sense, but I'm in that awkward stage of business because I don't feel like I'm making enough money myself, because I haven't paid myself this year. But I have some projects in the pipeline that I need more help. I need more doers, just because there's not enough of me to do the work in the time that it needs to be done. But at the same time, I'm afraid to take that next step, even though it's what I want in my business. I don't want to be the doer. I want to be the finder. I love equipment, and I love running it, and I will still run it, but I do need to get help. And I talked to my brother, and he advised me to find like a high school kid that'd be willing to come in for like $10 an hour, try to get him to come every day for 3 hours a day, so $150 a week, $450 a month, because then that's something. Like today, the order that I got, if you remember a few months back, I thought I broke my wrist. I didn't. I was stacking folders on my shelf, and that's what my accountant ordered, was these folders. And I spent a good, at least an hour counting out the folders, because he wanted 1,200 of them. They were in boxes. Try not to yawn. And so I had to count them out. That is perfect work for a doer. I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have had someone else do it for me. But it's that balancing of hiring someone and knowing that you can pay them, or knowing that you have enough work for them. That was another thing that Ryan Serhant talked about in his book, was like sometimes you just have to hire someone to be the doer before you know you can flood them with work. So it's kind of the stage I'm in, and I'm nervous and scared. Part of the reason I don't want to do it right now is because I don't have a good environment for an employee. Like, working from home is great, but I don't have a bathroom that they can use that's easily accessible. It's just gonna have to happen. I'm gonna have to yawn. It's not an environment that is suited for it. And so it's like, oh, I need to build a building, but if I build the building, then I don't have the money for the employee. And so it's just all sorts of craziness. So if you have any tips about it, I'd love to hear them. But I do highly suggest this book. Like I said, I'll link it down below. Take a gander at it if you'd like. And let me know what stage of business you're in. What pains are you having? I'd love to know and understand, or if you've surpassed this point, have any tips for me to maybe make it go smoother or easier. I'd love to know, because right now I have some potential work, but it's okay, do I build the building and make it work? Do I get an employee, and do I just have it be super part-time, so it's like they wouldn't probably need a bathroom? Like, I think that's really my biggest concern, is it's like I don't have facilities for them. If I don't have a full-time employee, they don't really need a break room, they don't need anything like that. It's hard because I can't really send work home with employees, because a lot of the work has to be done at the shop. So yeah, listen or read Sell It Like Serhant. I think you'd like it if you are in kind of the position that I am. It helped me understand. He's also got a TV show. He has a TV show called The Same Thing. And then he is on another show called like $1 Million Listing or something. So he sells really, really expensive New York homes and apartments, and his commissions are more than my business sells in a year. So check it out. Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback, let me know. I'd love to hear it. But if you do have any questions about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, etc., leave those questions down in the comments. I don't know if I'm going to be editing this or Cam, but thanks, Cam. I appreciate you. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so with the links down in the description. Patreon, Amazon affiliate, links to the book, all that fun stuff. Thank you just for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing with friends. Have a great one, Print Fam.